Today I'm building a roller bender. As I'm building it, I'll tell you all the sizes and dimensions so you can build your own. First up, I have a piece of 75 by 20 flat bar, 250mm long. Now for my friends in the States, that's approximately 3/4 of an inch thick, 3 inches by 10 inches long. Second, we have two pieces of 50 by 20 by 250, which is 2 inch by 3/4 by 10 inch. I'm now cutting a piece of 100 by 10 by 400 flat bar, which will be for the base, and that is 4 inches by 3/8 by 16 inches. Drilling a 25mm hole, 1 inch, on the centre line, 40mm or 1 9/16 from the end. This is done on both uprights. This is a piece of 100 by 100 by 20, which is 4 inch by 4 inch by 3/4. 25mm hole in the centre, using a 12mm or approximately 1/2 inch end mill, cutting a vertical slot 20mm in and then 30mm long on the horizontal. That's 3/4 of an inch vertically and 1 1/4 inches horizontally. Making the nut, 1 1/4 7 TPI thread. No real reason I'm making it that size other than the fact I just happen to have that size threaded bar. Now the nut's 40mm long, which is 1 9/16. OD is 50mm, which is 2 inch, with a step down halfway along at 45mm, which is 1 3/4 to match the hole in the top plate. Here I'm cutting 3 pieces of hollow round bar, which is 72mm OD, 46 ID. These will be for the rollers. Then I'm turning down the diameter, the outside diameter, to 70mm and cutting them to length at 75mm. Fitting the bearings. The bearings are 52 by 25 by 15, 6 in total. These rollers are approximately 3 inches long, 2 3/4 inch OD, fitted with 1 inch bearings. Break that corner. Done. Right, making the axles up. I made these from 4140 steel, 1 inch in diameter. I had to shave off 0.4 of a mil to fit the bearings I had, because I've got metric bearings, not imperial bearings. Tapping the end there for M8, just a little bolt to put in there to hold a washer to retain the bearings. Doesn't particularly matter what size you use. And then I parted them off at 110mm long, which is 4 3/8. Okay, I need to weld my axle pins into this sliding block and into the arms themselves. Now, the problem is there's a bit of wriggle in there. I need to keep them square. So what I'm going to do is a multi-purpose V-block. Got a little shoulder here. So slide it down to the shoulder. Squash my fingers here. Clamp that to that. Right, so that's going to keep that nice and square to that block. Now I need a 10mm spacer on there. Then I can put this on there, and then I'll clamp the whole thing down to the bench. Right, that's a good solid setup. Just got to weld that on now. And we've got the same jig set up for the axles into the uprights. Right, I've got this set up. That's the top of it. That's one of the uprights. Just all jacked up at the right height there. I'm just going to take this on. Do the same with this one. Go in there. And then stand the base up. Do the same with that. Just tack it all together. Make sure it all does what it's supposed to do. And then stitch it all together. Okay, that's tacked together. Note on the end of the threaded bar, I've turned down a 12mm neck with a 20mm head to suit the slot in the slide. Just make those dimensions just a half millimetre smaller than what the actual slot is, so it can move freely in there. And it's going to be thinner. The head's got to be a tiny bit thinner than what the thickness of the plate is, so you don't pinch it shut when you put the little plates on the side. The 4 holes in the corners of the slide are 8mm, 15mm in from all sides. The 2 small flat bars are 30mm by 5mm by 120mm. Holes on the centre line to match the slide. Yes, that's my finger or thumb. Drilling and tapping 4 holes, M5, to mount the handle arm. Drilling 5mm holes in the end of the handle arm to match the hole pattern in the roller. The handle arm is made of 40 by 10 350mm long flat bar. I've bent the ends just enough for clearance off the other rollers. Bent one way and one back the other way. And there's a 12mm hole in the other end of the arm to accommodate a bolt with a piece of 1/2 inch water pipe over it as the handle. If I've missed any dimensions or not explained something to make it easy enough to understand, please feel free to ask a question in the comments and I'll be happy to answer it for you. Okay, almost got it all together. Just going to put these backing plates on. Oh, I just had to stop and take it all apart again and just mill these couple of bits out. These welds here in the road for this coming down. Just a little oversight. So now I'm just going to get these nylon lock nuts on. Using nylon lock nuts so that we can do it up firm but not tight. You know, just hold them back a little bit. You don't want to pinch it on there. It's the theory. It's tight, but it's good. Right, now just got to get this last roller on. Like so. A little nut and wash will hold it. It can't come off. Now, just got to fit the handle up. I'm going to make little spaces to go in between there to offset the handle so we don't hit on these other axles there, bolts. Yeah, wrecked my paint job in the vise. Anyway, doesn't matter, repaint it. Yeah, I just need a little tiny offset there, probably 6-7 mil, not even that, 5 mil, just to hold that off so that that's not hitting in there. Alright, make some little spaces up and I'll be back. Okay. That's just so quick and easy. Yeah. Too easy. Okay, I am very, very happy with this. My honest hindsight review is that I changed one or two things when I was manufacturing it, and the first thing would be your main drive roller. I would make it an extra 10mm wider, so the bearing that's in here can be recessed in a little deeper, and that way you wouldn't have to make these spaces up. The handle could bolt straight to the actual roller itself, save you a fair bit of time mucking around making those little spaces and stuff. So I also had to recess out the back of the handle to stop the head of the bolt rubbing on the handle as well. And then on the back, where the axles come through, here, I made them 5mm proud sticking out so I could weld around them. If I had to do it again, I'd make them flush, but whilst you're making the axles in the lathe, cut a 45-degree angle on the end of them, just so you can weld, get a good penetration weld inside there. and grind them back flush. Because as you can see, I had to mill those little bits out to get the slide to go up and down. But besides that, exceptionally happy with it. Very good. Something else I might change on this is in the rollers here, I might just put stick it back in the, take the rollers off, stick them back in the lathe, and just cut a small radius channel in each of the rollers in the same spot. Say with a radius of 6mm, so you've got a diameter of 12mm, just so you can roll round bar very accurately. So I think it might be just a little difficult to roll it and keep it straight. Also a roller with a corner on it, like a shoulder, so you can push steel up to the shoulder. Probably wouldn't hurt, but for now, for what I'm going to use it for, is it's perfect anyway. But you know, you can always improve things. If you like this sort of content, please like, subscribe and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks very much for watching.